Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Westbrook, and the layup is good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
The deep 3 from Harden. And James pulls it down. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. LeBron James on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Connects from three-point range.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
The Nets shooting 43% from the floor. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Nets another 3.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Westbrook passes to Davis. LeBron outside. From past the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Claxton no good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Now here's Johnson. And he stays with it. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
That one is off. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Harden, no good. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And the Nets shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Outside for Griffin. Off target with his 3. Lakers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. And here's Davis for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the shot is good.
And this is where Griffin is dangerous. An assertive shooter feels like he can make this shot consistent.
Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harden way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 27 points. Westbrook against Harris. Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
The 3 from KD. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
The Nets call timeout. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Fans, your Laker girls. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker Girls.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Number 1, Joe Harris.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Brooklyn with the ball. From deep, Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 30 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Griffin with the steal. For 3, Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Timberwolves. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeBron's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Harden launches it from deep. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over Harris. James, no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-7 run. Got that bucket in no time at all. Harris has got 9 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 7. James in the post. Guarded by KD. Count it. Good.
But you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
The 3 from Harden. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Davis for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And now that he has the long ball, it's really making Davis unguardable. His growth offensively, incredible.
Now the pass to LeBron. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Los Angeles leading by 22. James in the post. KD's on him. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Kept alive.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And he's on a good pace here from 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's Millsap. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Westbrook dishes to Monk. Howard, the pass to Davis. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Davis has got 19 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker Girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball at 42%. And Harden launches it from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. The three from Davis. Here's Jordan. Millsap with the steal. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Well, 6'8", 250 pounds. You're going to have to do more than that to stop LeBron.
And for the Nets, they're shooting just 39% in their second quarter. The deep three from Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Harden way outside. Rebound the Lakers. It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Durant. Jordan can't get it to go. Brooklyn with the ball. It's stolen by Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Harden with it. Picked up by Davis. The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. Here's Jordan. Some solid defense there from KD. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Looking here at some numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged 25 points per game last season. 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. And it goes down!
No, he didn't!
Yeah.
No, he didn't!
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Harden, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the Nets miss again.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Nunn. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Nunn's got 5.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Passes it to Mills. There's the triple. Jordan with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
I think we'll think of LeBron James as one of the greatest to ever do it, but we'll also remember him as being a tremendous leader, guys. Not only for every organization, but for the league and for his community. I so admire his willingness to speak his mind about things that truly matter.
And the second free throw, good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Irving way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Got it off in time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Lakers coach Frank Vogel. Frank, what did you think about LeBron's performance in the first half?
Well, he was great. You know, they're trying to make him beat them over the top. And, you know, he's shooting the ball with a lot of confidence, knocked down a lot of threes, also giving us great energy on D as well.
It's almost like he's a really good player, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And guys, that first half, man alive, LeBron was getting it done.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for most frequent prolific scorer. If you don't know anything about me, he's been efficient. He's really the man driving the force of their offense. Look, when he's rolling like this, good luck slowing him down.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Griffin's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Davis finds Howard. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Dwight Howard, if he gets that kind of position, turn the lights out.
It's the Nets now. From deep, Harden. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 56 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. From downtown, he doesn't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And here's Harden for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 36.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Monk. Jacks up a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And a deep three from Harden. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. James fires from way outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
So a moment now to see the story on Kyrie Irving. Great showing for him last season. 4th in free throw percentage. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. For three, Harris. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Monk. 5 points in the game. James outside. And here's Davis for three. And the Lakers get it back. The kick out to LeBron. Puts up a three. Dives for it. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Brooklyn ball.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
The Nets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And that one's good. Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
From deep, James, another bucket. Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Harden's got 39. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. LeBron outside. The tray. Good on the triple. James has got 11 in the second half.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Harden, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. From deep three-point range, James, no good. The Nets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. He dishes it to Davis. Back to LeBron. Good! Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. And a deep 3 from Harden. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
From deep, connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who is the loudest. Fans, your Laker girl. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Risa comes in for Dwight Howard. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Monk. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They need this. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Ariza finds Davis. Lets it go from deep. And again it's LeBron with the three.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games.
And yep, another basket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Ariza outside. In the corner, it's James. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game he'll be talking about for decades.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
James, that's a two-pointer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, two more since the break.
Outside, Davis. For the three. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Here's the three. They get it back. In the corner, it's James. This one for three. And no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And there it is for them.
Well, Kyrie Irving is very capable of single-handedly sustaining an offense. Hot hand, yes, sir.
Offensive rebound. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden way outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. James way outside. And the Lakers get it back. Feeds to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Westbrook. Lakers passing it around from deep LeBron. And the three ball is good.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak show. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, you see more and more three-point attempts from LeBron James over the years, getting confident and comfortable.
Harden way outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Davis kicks to James. Yet another bucket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. And here's the Lakers. They're on an 11-3 run. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
It's the Nets now. Now Harden. He has 45 points. Westbrook with it. He kicks it to Ariza. Fires from deep. James, no good. The Nets shooting 37% so far in the third quarter, and they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. It's stolen by Harris. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Harris. 25 points for Kyrie Irving.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
There's the pass to Rondo. On the wing, James. Drills it from outside.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here is Harden. From the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank.
And got it! Another basket.
Kevin, I can't disbelieve he set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And Will Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
They are your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud, here they are, your Laker girls.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Johnson. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Brownie's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. 1:29 left to play in the third. Pass to Mills. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Bazemore against Irving. Nunn wide open. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Claxton. His three-pointers off the mark. And for the Lakers, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Bazemore with it. He's picked up by Irving. Passes it to Anthony. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Claxton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Claxton's got his first 3 points of the game. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jordan high post to the middle. Anthony, the pass to Nunn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Mills for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. From deep. Bazemore grabs the miss. Here's Nunn. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Trevor Ariza, Anthony out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Bazemore at the two-guard spot. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now here's Bazemore. Takes a three. They get it back. Outside for Jordan. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
Taylor Horton Tucker.
Nunn looking around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
So it's the Lakers now. And here's Bazemore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Kent Bazemore. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Shot from 16, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Down low, here's Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
From deep three-point range, Bembry misses. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Horton Tucker. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Bembry misses.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Sinks the triple.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Here's Rondo. Endorsed with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Here's Claxton. Misses off the left iron. The Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Bazemore. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, quality floor recognition from Trevor Ariza. If a teammate is open, I promise you he will deliver.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Claxton, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Rondo, covered by Mills. Now Rondo. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound in this one. And good that time.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Jordan. Wide open. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
The offensive rebound. Here's Millsap. Good on the shot. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mills with it. Brown right side. From deep. Nunn grabs the board. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
You know this. You better honor Trevor Ariza if he's beyond the arc. He is more than happy to fire away.
Here's Claxton. Count that bucket. Claxton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Now here's Rondo. Over Mills. Again, Rondo missing. And for Brooklyn, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And the shot goes down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's Rondo. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
And it's Rondo penetrating and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shoots over Bazemore, and the shot is long. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris has checked in for Bemper. Burnett shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And here's Mills for 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The pass to Bazemore. Outside for Jordan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Los Angeles making a switch here. Monk's checked in.
To the lineup for your Lakers, Malik Monk.
And here's Mills from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic. Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And a wide open look for Rondo. Knocks down the three ball. Rondo's got 6 in the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
From deep. Pass to Claxton over Howard. Claxton no good. Los Angeles has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Now here's Rondo. He's covered closely. Over Millsap. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Three-pointer. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Bazemore.
Three-pointer.
Bazemore's got 6 assists here tonight. It's the Nets now. And here's Mills for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. Rondo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Goes back up. And Rondo finishes inside. Rondo's got 11 in the second half.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
From deep three-point range, and Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge.
The Lakers on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Brown against Rondo. Long for 3. They get it again. Clock at 6. Here's Rondo. Howard trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass. Rondo's got 21 in the game.
And when Rondo gets going, the D is in for a long night. You got to prevent him from getting those rhythm looks early on.
From deep. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Well, they can tack on a few more points onto this run.
Yeah, it is starting to become a big one.
The shot by Monk is no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in for Patty Mills. Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. It's Jordan on the wing. No good with the triple. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. The Lakers on offense. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Ariza has the open look. Traps in the tray.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Didn't think that was going to go in. 28 points for him.
3-pointer.
The Lakers shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And a deep three from Irving. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
Lakers, Malik Monk at the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Monk. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. They get the rebound. Outside for Millsap. Aldridge trying to break free. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bazemore on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Millsap. Rebounded by Howard. Here are the Lakers. Pass to Monk. Jordan with it. It's Ariza on the wing. Offline with his three. Pass to Monk. Back to Howard. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. Did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.